B in this class or above. So I got.
Can you give us like a review sheet before the test, like you could today, like with all the
Again?
numbers or whatever? Will you give us a review sheet, like all of like this?
It's a guide, a summary of the things that we've seen in the problem so far. Okay?
Like the day before the test.
The what?
Will you give it to us the day before the test?
Look good.
I know.
Yeah, I'll keep giving you things like this as we
Look at
add
the
a few
coffee
things.
stains
Okay?
in my leggings.
Okay. Are we ready to go?
Yeah, I'm down.
Slope. What's the slope represent here? Slope represents rise divided by run. Okay? So, and we just talked about how the rise is the displacement along the vertical leg of your fundamental triangle as you move from one point to another along the legs. Okay? And the run is a displacement along the horizontal. That's the definition that we're using. Okay? It's very precise and sufficient to any calculation. But right now we know what rise means and what run means. Okay? So, what's the rise represent?
What does the rise represent? It represents would it be A and B because it's on the.
Got to do with A and B. So how would you calculate the rise?
The rise would be the amount it goes up on versus the vertical axis.
Okay, and so and for this triangle, the rise would be what, or for this trapezoid, what's the rise from this point to this point?
It would be A minus B.
Okay, you could say A minus B, okay? Because if you go from here to here along a fundamental triangle, you would go from here down to here, and this displacement is A minus B, right? Good. Now, if, this displacement is A minus B. Okay, what's this displacement then?
It's going to be the width.
It's got to do with the width, okay? So what would it be in terms of the symbols that we have up here?
It would be.
It would be
the time, like the.
It'd be
The
B
difference in
minus the
B is a vertical quantity,
like. Okay.
but your run is
When I'm
horizontal.
talking about, I'm just talking about one point instead of just the whole thing. So like, if you minus to find the width, you could take the point of A and minus it by the point of B that's on the horizontal line, and it give you the difference.
So if you have
In
two
between.
coordinates here,
Yeah.
okay, so we can do that. Let's call this T1. And let's call this T2. Okay? So, everybody tell me, everybody write it down. What's the run? If this is T1 and this is T2. And the rise is A minus B, so that, again, we are following the path in this direction from this point to this point. Okay, along the indicated path, the rise is B minus A. What's the run? What do you got written down?
T2 minus 1.
Again?
T2 minus 1. Sorry, I'm rude.
Yeah, I couldn't
Okay.
say it. GT.
Everybody agree it's T2 minus T1?
Yeah.
You agree?
I don't think that's right.
What?
I think you're being maybe just a little careless about displacement. What direction are you moving?
Or do you T1 minus
Well, it
T2?
depends on what direction you want to move.
Well, I've indicated with arrows what the direction is because
I can't see
that's,
the arrows.
hang on.
Sorry.
If the rise is A minus B, then you're moving from here to here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And in that case, we've got to move from here to here.
Oh, so it'd be
T1 minus
T1
T2.
minus T2.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Now you see the arrows, okay? Now, usually, you're probably going to think of moving from left to right, so you'd follow the path this way, and you'd have T2 minus T1 and B minus A. Okay, but there's no reason you can't go from here to here if that's what you want to do. So that's a perfectly good answer. Now, what does the rise represent? What does A represent and what does B represent?
A is the initial, it's like, okay, I had it in my brain, and then words vomit.
What do the, somebody else know, what do the altitudes of this triangle represent?
This
It
one-
says so, it says what it represents right here on the board, right?
Yeah.
So everybody focus on what A and B represent. Can everybody go to the board and point out what A and B represent? Or tell you what A and B represent?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Somebody over here, go up to the board and show me what A and B represent. Or, you know, if you're really accurate, throw a piece of chalk and hit the place where.
Honestly, I kind of want to try it.
What do A and B represent? Not that one, that's a good piece of chalk. Here,
Alright.
here.
Tiny one.
Let's see, one of you throw that piece of chalk. Oh, come on now, you should have caught that. I lobbed it way up in the air.
So small.
You're an athlete, you could have caught it.
I lost
Everybody
it in
over
the
here is an
light.
athlete.
I
Huh?
did. I lost it in the light.
Don't do
You
No,
what?
hit
I
the
lost it
answer.
in the
Come on,
light.
do it.
You lost it in the light, that's always
Wait,
my
watch out, watch
excuse.
out, he's gonna hit it.
Yay.
Can you hit it?
Don't hit the
Y'all hit it.
camera.
Don't hit the camera.
Oh, I missed
Oh,
it.
you're such a failure.
Rubber band?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, come on now. It's here, right?
Yeah,
That's
right
what I was
there.
aiming for, but it went up.
I mean, it's right there in black and white.
Wow,
You
that was
still
way
missed.
off.
Okay, you're in my way.
Look,
So good.
just a shame you all.
Oh!
I want to try
I want to try too.
Here, I want this.
No, forget it. Okay.
I gotta
Now,
forget
no.
about
I lost a good piece of chalk there. It'll show up again, but I'm going to have to find another one. Okay, well,
Look how ruined you are.
the rise represents what?
Long board. What do you want to do?